matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves. And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Hawaii's offense will start this game off with the football. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
The play-action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators? If you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's all...
Looking for the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Card in the backfield. It's Cantrell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys go to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the air, it's McLeod. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Inside the 15. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Carney. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warriors!
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
10, Wyoming, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Love. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
At the 37. Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's McLeod. That's caught. It's Cherry. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quarterback on the keeper. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So,
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a gap. It's Carney. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Cantrell. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Hawaii! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rides the back on the option, the give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back up.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the ground, it's Carney. Makes a man miss. Still running at the 40. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Rainbow Warriors, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Back to throw, it's McLeod. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Carney. Picks up the first down. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Makes the grab down the middle. Turning it on. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Made a defender miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Wyoming, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Slings it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The run from the shotgun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cantrell. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And it slips just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They go to the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets the give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They give it to him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Carney. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Cantrell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run the option. The pitch. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the red zone, it's Gilmore. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Carney. Shakes off the defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. There's a long and storied history of